Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand firmly on the proposition that real estate development can't solve the problem of unemployment in Nigeria. Employment is not just a statistic, it is the lifeline of families, the driver of economies, and the measure of progress. And in Nigeria, where youth unemployment remains a major challenge, real estate offers one of the strongest solutions. Honorable Chairman, esteemed panel of judges, respected timekeeper, my fellow co-debaters, and distinguished audience, good day to you all. I'm Olafemi himself from Everest Light International Academy, and today I stand before you to show that real estate development can solve the problem of unemployment in Nigeria. From construction workers to property managers and from suppliers to small business owners, real estate stimulates both direct and indirect employment. Before delving into the nitty-gritty of the matter, I should like to offer some introductory remarks on some of the vital terms in the topic. Real estate is anything you can own, use, or develop on land, and is one of the biggest sectors that drives employment, business, and economic growth. You would all agree with me that unemployment is a nationwide issue, isn't it? But what is this unemployment we so often heard about? Unemployment is the ability and willingness to work, but there are no jobs in sight. In real estate development, construction creates work immediately. Every brick laid is a paycheck for someone seeking employment. Consider Nigeria's government-backed housing schemes like the National Housing Program. Each site has employed thousands of masons, carpenters, electricians, and plumbers. As we say, every home under construction is a life out of unemployment. But the but impact doesn't stop at just construction. Real estate triggers indirect employment. Cement suppliers in Ogun State, transporters moving sand and gravel, local retailers selling building materials in Abuja, and even food vendors around construction sites. When housing projects start, the local economy feels it. Vacant land today becomes employed hands tomorrow. Real estate development also drives long-term growth. When new estates spring up in places like Lekki or Abuja, businesses move in, schools, clinics, supermarkets, transport services. Investing in property is investing in people's livelihood. In fact, in Abuja, when the federal government launched phases of the National Housing Program, thousands of youths were taken off the streets and engaged in real work. Not only did unemployment reduce locally, but surrounding businesses, from food stalls to transport services, boomed. One housing project, dozens of livelihoods restored. That is the power of real estate. That is the power of real estate. What is it? Ladies and gentlemen, homes rise when jobs rise. Empty lots of land are not just soil. They are opportunities waiting to employ thousands. To those who say building homes won't solve the problem of unemployment, I say you can debate unemployment or you can build homes and watch it vanish. For the sake of our people, our youth, and our economy, we must use real estate development as a tool to combat unemployment in Nigeria. Thank you.